Hi everyone. Today is Sunday. It is the end of week 6. Sorry, I'm a day late on the video. I was not near a Mac computer. This week was okay. Saturday's run was horrendous, really bad. It just all around wasn't good. It started off okay, but I had to stop to use the bathroom. I had to stop 3 more times to stretch, to catch my breath. My lungs were really congested. It was just bad. My body was hurting the whole time. Towards the end, at 11 miles, I basically like couldn't move my legs anymore. And so I don't know how I'm going to get to 13 miles. I don't think I figured that part out yet. It just wasn't great. I went in Central Park. Central Park was beautiful though, really nice weather. I got out there, it was about 50 degrees outside. I had on pants and a long sleeve shirt. And, when I first got out there, it was like kind of warm actually. So I decided to take my shirt off, but I didn't want to carry it. So I tied it around a pole in Central Park, and I tried to remember the number in my head of the pole because they have the poles marked with numbers. And I came around once, and then I got it because I didn't want anybody to take it. And then I realized it wasn't so bad just carrying it around my waist. And what else? I got to figure out the water situation for these long runs because this week it took me 2 hours. It took 2 hours to run 11 miles, which I'm really not happy about. But with bronchitis and everything like that, it wasn't going to take any less time than that. So it is what it is. The water situation. There was no water in Central Park. I stopped at like 4 water fountains. They were all shut off. Because it's winter and they don't want the pipes to freeze, I guess. So I stopped at one of those little pretzel trucks, and there were some people standing there, and I told them that I thought I was dehydrated and that the water fountain was shut off and I really needed some water. And one of them ended up buying me a water, so I had that for the rest of the run. That was really nice. It was only $1, so, but that was nice. The rest of the run was okay. I had a half a goo with me. But I was just sore and tired and bored. It just wasn't great. And the hills in Central Park are outrageous. The first hill that I came to was actually downhill, and I'm going along, and I was like, oh, I could do this all day long. This is fine. No, quarter of a mile later, that shit was like upgrade of like 5%. So no, it was terrible. I didn't enjoy it at all. I tried to play the thumbs up game in Central Park. They're not into that. Manhattan people, I guess, they are like really focused with like blinders on. They're like not trying to acknowledge anybody. They're like, they do this. This is what they do. So they're not going to waste energy giving a thumbs up or even acknowledging anybody else on the path. Um, so it was terrible. The thumbs up game didn't work this week at all. I tried to play the music game, where you name an artist and then the next person names an artist that starts with the letter that yours ended in. So I was trying to play that by myself. That lasted for about 15 minutes, and I kept getting like interrupted because I would just think of the artist that I was listening to. So that doesn't really work too well. So this run this week was terrible. I'm glad I didn't make the movie yesterday. You guys would have saw me. I was miserable. As right after it, I was really miserable, and then I took about like an hour-long hot bath with some Epsom salt. I wasn't sore at all, and I could walk pretty fine, which was good because the week before I could barely walk after the 10 miles. So it was good. I took a couple ibuprofen, and physically I was okay afterwards, but it just was not a good run. No runner's high, not at all. But I never had a thought in my mind of quitting. I went on Friday to the doctor, and the doctor said I had bronchitis, and I asked him if it was okay to run. I was going to run anyway, but just to make sure, and he said, yeah, it was fine, that the outside running hadn't really caused the bronchitis, that it was just a bug, so that's fine. I took antibiotics. I have a couple more days on the antibiotics. Hopefully that'll be gone within the next couple days. I did 4 miles on Friday outside, 5 miles on Wednesday, and 4 miles on Friday. The cough started like on Wednesday. but it's cleared up a lot actually today, so that's good. The rest of the weekend was really nice. I had a great weekend, very relaxing, and that was nice. So this coming week is week 7. It's going to be the hardest week to date. It's going to be the hardest week in the whole training, even harder than the actual week of the half marathon. It's 26 miles this week. It is a lot. So I'm kind of glad I got the bronchitis this past week so that this coming week won't be so bad. I have 4 miles on Monday, 4 miles tomorrow, 6 miles on Wednesday, 4 miles on Friday, and then 12 miles on Saturday. I'm hoping to do the 12 miles on Saturday in Flushing Meadow Park. I'm probably never going to go back to Central Park after that terrible day that I had. I don't know, maybe. It was nice weather, but no, I didn't, the people weren't nice. It was terrible. So I got a bad rep of Central Park. Bad view. Bad first impression. So hopefully this coming week will be a lot better. I don't know. I'd like to get back to the place where I really enjoy this. And I have to say that Saturday I didn't enjoy it at all. This week, I can't say. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, but I don't know. This week was hard. Wednesday, I had a double session with Kyle. I did a training at night, so that was really good. And then Tuesday and Thursday, obviously, I did my cross training, cycling, spin class. So cross training is going well. The other stuff is going good, but I guess it happens. Everybody says I'm not going to have a great run every single time I go out and run. I guess anybody can tell you that. But hopefully this week will be better. I'm putting this whole week behind me. This past Saturday, I'm putting it behind me, and I'm moving forward, and it's gonna be fine. I'm looking forward to this week. I am going to get back to the place where I enjoy this, and if not this week, then definitely the next week, because the next week after that, it's all downhill. We taper off, which means that you run a lot less to get your body ready for the half marathon. So, and then I'm done, and then that's it. On to the next one. I'm not going to dwell on this anymore. I'm ready to move on. Hope everybody's doing good. If anybody wants to come out and run this week, I'll be there in Prospect Park. And other than that, thanks for asking, everybody that's asked how it's going, anybody that's, been supportive and stuff. I really 100% appreciate it very much. And, that's about it. Hope everybody is doing, hope everybody is doing well. And next Saturday, I hope to have a much better feeling of this and a much better video for you. And I hope that it's gotten a lot better. But if not, what are you going to do, right? Take care. I will see you next Saturday. Okay, bye.